All right. So this is ArchRavels. ArchRavels is a competitive crafting board game for 2 to 4 players. The goal of the game is to be the one to earn the most points by crafting items that are worth points, turning those in and combining them to complete projects that people have been asking you to make, and by completing things called special requests that individuals will ask you to make along the way. So the way the game plays is it's all based on action selection. There are 4 different crafting archetypes in the game. So this one we're looking here is the thrifty character. She is really great at shopping. She finds the best deals. So when she uses the shop action, she gets to take 4 cards worth of yarn from the yarn bazaar. So you take those 4 cards, you look at the colors that are on there, and then you grab the yarn that is with the cards. So in this case, she's going to get 2 purple, she's going to get 2 green, an orange, and a blue. Then these get discarded, and she's finished her action phase for that turn. She's collected some yarn in her yarn bowl, and now she moves to the restock. So for restock, you're going to reveal cards from the top of the deck to refill the row, and as you reveal those, you may run into an event card. This one, for instance, so the way these work is the person who reveals it gets to choose how it resolves. In this case, this one says, give 2 yarn of your choice to another player. So she'll have to take 2 of her yarn and give them to another player at the table. There are other cards like that. For instance, you may get a tangled cat, which says choose a player. That player can't craft on their next turn. Crafting is the way that you make all your items. And the other thing that might happen is a special request might come up. These are people that have come to you because you're a crafter and you're really good, and they said, can you please make me a unicorn? Or can you please make me an infinity scarf? You get to choose whether you want to be the one to do that project or you want to give it to somebody else. Now, whoever gets it is going to have to complete it before the game ends, otherwise those points will count against them at the end of the game. And each one of these are going to have some special, unique requirement of how they get done. So unicorn is 1 of each color, infinity scarf is yellow, and then all the other colors of infinity stones. Your yarn bomb is 9 of any color, things of that sort. The game progresses like that until this project list runs out of projects. When you craft an item, you'll use a crafting action. You'll discard yarn according to whatever your recipe or your pattern is down here. So in this case, if Thrifty here wanted to make a bear, she would need 3 orange yarn. She doesn't have that. She'll make some mittens because she has 2 green and a blue, which is what's required to make mittens. Discard those, take the mitten token. Now she can keep this. It's worth 3 points. Or if she can get enough of these that equal one of these projects, she can then turn these in to complete the project instead. And these are always worth more points than just keeping the items. The other thing you can do with these items is if you have one that you don't want to use for a project, you can discard it or turn it in to learn the pattern on your board. So in this case, she turns in the mittens, she learns the mitten pattern, so this tile comes off the board, and now for the rest of the game, she can always make mittens by just using 3 yarn in 2 color combinations. Any 2 colors. She used to have to make them in blue and green. Now she can use whatever color she wants. And you still get the points that item was worth. So that's the way you can kind of supercharge how quickly you can make things and what things you can make. So when the game ends, it ends when all the projects are gone. So this is variable based on player count and how long you want the game to be. Once these are all gone, then the game ends. You count up all the points that you've earned from completing projects, from items that you've crafted but didn't use, from patterns you learned, and from special requests you completed. You add all those up, you subtract from it any special requests you didn't complete, and then you subtract all the yarn that's left in your bowl. Whoever has the most points wins the game. So, this will be coming out to Kickstarter at the end of September this year, so it's only like a month and a half away. We've got some awesome stretch goals planned. We've got some fantastic add-ons planned, and we're really excited to make a game that is made for crafters. In fact, if you look behind you, there's crafters right now.
And you get $5 towards your add-ons for backer kit, like when it does the thing.
Yeah. Can we do it for someone else?
So, I'm Adam from XYZ Game Labs, and that is ArchRavels.